So are electric vehicles really the way to the future, and is it cheaper to drive an electric vehicle cross country over 2,200 miles than a gas car? That's what we're going to find out today. So we put my 2020 Tesla Model 3 through the ultimate road trip from South Carolina all the way to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a roughly 2,200 mile trip, and my wife did the same drive with me in her 2018 Mazda 3. So getting into kind of the vehicle specs first. So my 2020 long range gets about 317 miles at a full charge, while my wife's 2018 Mazda 3 gets roughly 450 on a full tank. So leaving South Carolina, Columbia, our first stop was all the way in Memphis, Tennessee, which is about 605 miles away. So for the total trip for me from South Carolina to Memphis, Tennessee, I had to stop 5 times, and my wife only had to stop 1 time to fill up. So my wife's one fill up in the Mazda cost $29.39, while my 5 stops all the way to Memphis, Tennessee cost me $68.01. So on day 2, we headed from Memphis, Tennessee all the way to Oklahoma City, which was about 466 miles for the day. So for day 2, the Mazda had to stop twice to fill up, which cost roughly $41.28, and I had to stop 3 times to charge, which cost me $67.37. So $1 cheaper than yesterday, which was $68, but still not a lot cheaper than the gas vehicle. Day 3, we left Oklahoma City and we were headed to Amarillo, Texas, which was 259 miles away. So for day 3 of driving, my wife had to stop twice to fill up, while I only had to stop and charge 1 time. Both of her fill ups, it cost her a total of $52.31, and then for my one fill up, it cost me $15.98. At the halfway point right now, so we've spent $151.36 on electricity, while my wife only spent $122.98 on gas so far. We actually stayed at a hotel where the destination charger was actually working. So this is why it was cheaper for that day, because I was able to plug in and charge for free overnight. Day 4 of this 5-day trip, it took us from Amarillo, Texas, all the way to Flagstaff, which was 608-mile drive. I had to stop 3 times, which cost $62.78, while my wife only had to stop twice, and that cost her $38.66. Comment down below and comment right now who you think's actually going to win. Is it going to be the Tesla, or will be the gas car is going to be cheaper? We stayed at another hotel where the destination charger was actually working. So again, I got to plug in for free and it didn't cost me anything. Finally, day 5, the last leg of the trip. So Flagstaff to Las Vegas was 253-mile drive. I basically got to leave the hotel with a full charge, didn't have to pay anything. I only had to stop 1 time to Las Vegas, and that cost me $19.32, and my wife actually had to stop twice, and those 2 stops were the most expensive ones, running at $72.82. What y'all been waiting for, the total cost of everything. So the total cost of gasoline for the 5-day trip, the 2,200-mile road trip for the Mazda, was $234.46. The electricity for the Tesla was $233.46. $1 difference, $1. Honestly, if it wasn't for the free charging I got at the hotels, the gas car would have obviously been cheaper. Like, yes, it can be cheaper to drive a Tesla or any kind of electric vehicle cross country if you plan ahead well enough and find those hotels that include destination chargers where you don't have to pay anything. Because if it wasn't for those hotels, the gas would have been cheaper for that road trip. So would I pick to choose the electric vehicle to drive cross country again? Yes, it was a more enjoyable trip, especially with like the autopilot, all the other stuff Tesla comes with. So basically, next time you're planning your long journey trip, like, don't ride out Tesla because you don't want to have to stop and charge. Like, it wasn't that bad of a trip overall. Obviously, you can plan ahead well enough. You can get those free charging destinations, which overall is going to cut the cost of your road trip like in half. And it does make a huge difference. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it informative. If you like this kind of content, let me know down below. Hit that subscribe button, it really does help, and smash that like button, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.